Israel Adesanya versus Anderson Silva. Obviously, the new main event went 3 rounds, and I have a little bit of problem with the commentary on there. You know, they were saying that this was like a chess match and this was a great fight, this and that. Listen, what? All due respect to Anderson Silva and Israel, because I think they're both, great fighters and they're showing tremendous respect to each other. But I think, to me, this was a glorified sparring match. That's what this was. This was a really good gym battle. Or not even a battle. This was just a really good controlled sparring match. You know, they landed some good shots. But I think Israel, prior to this, said that he was going to go out there and he's going to basically make sure this is going to be Anderson's last fight, that he's going to take him out. But he was very hesitant. I think he showed a lot of respect, way too much respect. And he was definitely showboating just a little bit. Obviously, we saw some of his antics in there. Anderson Silva was kind of doing the same thing. He's had his hands down. He even let Israel clip him a few times right in the face, reminiscent of, like, Stephan Bonner when he fought Stephan Bonner in Brazil. Israel did almost drop him in the first round with, like, I think it was a left straight or a left hook or something like that. And, you can tell Israel was not happy with his performance. And that's spot on right there. This is a 43-year-old Anderson Silva. And listen, power is the last thing to go, they say. Well, I'm going to tell you, speed, reflex, reaction time, that's usually the first thing to go. And Anderson Silva is not the Anderson Silva of old. All right, this is not the middleweight champion Anderson Silva. This is not the same Anderson Silva that stopped Forrest Griffin. This is not the Anderson Silva that stopped Stephan Bonner or Chael Sonnen or Dan Henderson or whoever it may be. He does not have the same speed. He does not have the same reaction time. Israel was landing pretty much, some really, really good shots. He for whatever reason, did not commit. I don't know. I don't want to say that it's because it's his hero and he didn't want to knock him out, but maybe that's what it was. Or maybe it was the fact that he had too much respect. We saw Fedor Emelianenko, one of the greatest of all times. He was in a fight and he got knocked the hell out. And that was sad to see, man. It put tears in my eyes to see Fedor get knocked out by, like that, of all people, freaking Ryan Bader at heavyweight. But that's how the game goes. In this case, I think, Anderson Silva, again, he still look good. I mean, he's still a good fighter, but this is a fight that Israel really should have shined, and he should have won more convincingly or stopped him. I mean, he could have stopped Anderson Silva, but I just feel like, again, this was a good sparring match. Does Israel deserve a title shot? No, I don't think so. Not after this performance. It was a good fight, but not a great performance. I think the title shot still belongs to Kelvin Gastelum. Hopefully we see that fight in the summer between Kelvin and Robert Whittaker. Jacare is still waiting for a fight. Or Jacare is still waiting for a title shot. So maybe Israel can go against Jacare, and then the winner of those two fights, can match up later in September or end of the year or something like that. But, respect to Anderson Silva, dude, because at 43 years old, he's fighting a guy half his age. At the end of the day, guys, this was a sparring session. This was a glorified sparring session. It was not this chess match that the commentators were talking about. And I'm saying that with all due respect, because I am a big fan of both these guys. But Steve Harvey, where the hell did this come from? I don't even watch football. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts on the fight, guys.